Hello. Okay. Yeah, things not freak out. Okay. Good to go. We are back to things. These are more right. Yeah, these are all. Okay. So we're going back, of course, to our shiny hunting stuff as usual. Yeah, we're gonna be hunting for today, Revavroom. Oh, nice! Nice, good to have second screens. Fun. Again, guys, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Controller, stop freaking out on me. There's the Revavroom. But actually, before we go, there's something very important I would like to highlight. And that is, press, nope. Press the X button. That is profile. Yep. I have changed my profile thing to something that is distinctly much more me. Yes, it is very, very me. Now, back to the hunt. Let the hunt commence. There we go. Nope. This controller sucks. This controller absolutely. You know what? You know what? We're done using you. We're using this one. We're done. You choose to be finicky. We're going with the one that likes to work. All right. There we go. Hello, JJ. How are you guys doing? Yeah, I love the Iron Thorns one. Is like, that took me 20 minutes to get. It took me 20 minutes to get that freaking picture. Cause like the picture taking things in this game are annoying, to say the least. It was annoying. But we got it, eventually. Get Scarlet, Violet, Sword, Legends, Arceus, Poké Tournament, fun. I've actually never played the new Poke. I've actually never played Pokemon Snap at all. I've heard good things, but I've also heard from people that the only reason like they like a game like Pokemon Snap is because the nostalgia they have for when they first played Pokemon Snap years and years ago. So like, mileage may vary. But hello there, Jordan. How you doing? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Again, guys, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be our usual sort of combo hybrid hunting. We're going to be hatching some Masuda eggs. At the same time, we are going to be synchronously doing battles to get our thing. Here we go. Thank you very much. But yeah, I hope we get the shiny as well. Like, I would hope to get the shiny. Because I freaking love shiny Revavroom. It looks amazing. Actually, I should probably put like the Revavroom up on here somewhere. There we go. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about shiny hunting. Is as time goes on, you get so many of them, you actually lose track of all the ones that you have. You're annoying after you get annoying. We will exterminate. We will exterminate the Revavroom. I love Revavroom. I love the shiny, but we'll exterminate all of them. So I actually found out for the first time that in this game, there actually is no way to turn off battle animations. Which I think is a little bit of a black eye. Like, I mean, I get why they don't want to have battle animations off. Like, I get why they want to have the battle animations on. But, I don't know. For something like this, it's kind of a bit annoying. I mean, yes, I know the auto battle is probably supposed to take the place of it. Go. Good. Yeah. Oh. Oh, right, the egg is hatching. The egg hatching saved me. But we are going to immediately, instantly get into battle with the Revavroom the second the egg stops. So, this is going to be awkward. I mean, we just got to wait. just gonna wait for the thing. Battle. Battle time is now. Cargo room. Cargo room. Mag cargo fast, one could say. Yo, just keep ticking down every single time that we land knockout. Yo, so yeah, so we are doing a sort of a hybrid hunt, which is basically we're gonna be hatching Azrael eggs while simultaneously knocking out everything. Sort of like that's the thing that we do with these things. Hey, Moth, how you doing? That's kind of the annoying thing about this, though, is everything is going to be getting a lot of levels very quick. Okay, that was actually pretty good. We didn't get in the battle. But what battle anime? Yeah, I don't think you can turn off battle animations in this game. Because I was looking in the options, and I didn't see anything to turn off move animations. Nice! Nice we're getting to Shiny Zorua. Honestly, that's gonna be one that I'm just gonna Masuda hunt for. Like, I am not gonna be overworld hunting for Shiny Zorua. That's gonna be a Masuda one. Because we are doing our Shiny Living Dex. And the Shiny Living Dex is going to be fully collected. And, I mean, I've already made a list. Nice, Shiny Past Paradox. That's gonna be our next one, because the results of the poll have come in, and the results of the poll were we are hunting for Shiny Roaring Moon is going to be our next shiny hunt. So, that's going to be fine. Mungorar. We will be shiny hunting Mungorar. Would like to know the reason. Sure. What is the reason you like Tandemaus? Okay, there we go. Now we're taking him down. Volcarona, attack. Attack my fiery fluff moth of destruction. Burn my enemies to cinders. You had one job. I would not recommend doing that, Mary Pichu. Granted, I'm not a big Lechonk fan, so that is that. Shiny Roaring Moon is amazing. I love it. I mean, I just like Roaring Moon in general. I think it's great. I just love it. The population bomb, it kills them. That's very dark, Litsune. I expect nothing less from you. I expect nothing less from you, Litsune. It reminds me of Dreepy, where it's like, yeah, Dreepy, where like Dragapult just shoots Dreepy at like just Dreepy head cannons. Love that. It's like, yeah, no, just fires Dreepy out of its face. It's like it's literally a head, like it is literally a head cannon. Hey Omar, how you doing? How you doing, Omar? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. Bro, vroom go vroom. Go. Go. Go, Volcarona. This is gonna take us up to another one. Yeah, I don't trust them. I don't trade online either, board. The only people that I trade with are people who I know personally. It's why I don't do surprise trades. Yeah, like I am very, very, very overly super paranoid when it comes to trades. The recommendations are... I mean, I'm gonna be Masuda hunting for my shiny Zoroark, David. I'm gonna be Masuda hunting for mine. Registered Pokemon. Well, you need to get the speed boost. Power up. So you basically need to defeat one Titan Pokemon. And then you get the speed boost dash ability, and then you basically need to ram face first into a tree when you are dashing. That will knock them out of the tree. That is how you get Pokemon that are in trees to battle, is you just knock them out of the tree by ramming face first into it. Volcarona, you had one job to do, and it was freaking punch thing in the face. Hey, Onion, how you doing? Hope you're doing well, Onion. Bird. I do love Volcarona. It is my favorite. It is my designated egg hatcher of doom. I use it to incinerate my enemies. Why do you not lock on to things? Why do you fail to lock on to things? At least I can still beat the Rev-A-Vroom with Bug Buzz. So, like, I don't need to use Fiery Dance. It's just better to use Fiery Dance. Okay. Go. There we go. We're almost at 30. I will have built Legos. Oh, nice. Legos are fun. I love Legos. Oh, wait, that was a low kicks defeated. Crave violence. So you helped Zed for once. Did you help Zed with raids? We're doing a lot of damage. Oh yeah, right, we have the increased critical hit chances because of the sandwich boost. We don't have sandwiches. Go, Volcarona. Punch them in the face. Punch them in the face, Volcarona. It is your job to punch things in the face and incinerate them for my amusement. It amuses me. Noted Radical Red, and I gave him some cheat codes because he sucks at grinding. Aw, don't be mean to Zed. Don't be mean to Zeddy boy. We love Zed. Zed is a good bean. We love Zed. We love Zed. Zed is a good and wonderful bean. He's a good and wholesome human being. Bring Dreepy into Scarlet. Yes, because if you bring one in, you can Masuda hunt for it. Yeah, all you need is a Ditto to Masuda shiny hunt for it. You cannot catch them in the overworld unless you do a union circle with someone who has Violet. But if you have one in your game, you can do a Masuda shiny hunt for it, which I honestly think is probably my preferred method for shiny hunting. Like, I like Masuda methods for hunting. I have already promised me to name after the next mine he did, and almost halfway into the stream. Oh, Zeddy boy, Zed. Zeddy boy. Map is saying there's a army spawn. Yeah, the map does not show where Pokemon actually are. The map does not indicate where their location is on the actual overworld. It's very bad in that way. It basically says, yes, in the general area of where you are, but it will not say, it will not pinpoint the location of where they are. It's absolutely garbage in that respect, and I do not like it. But when you figure the map out, as in, like, you realize the limitations of it in that way, then it starts to become a little easier to maneuver with it. But yeah, overall, I think the map in this game is just kind of crap for, like, locating Pokemon spawns. It's pretty garbage. Okay, fine. I hope I have enough money to buy a Switch next week. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure Switches have gone down in price as time has gone on. I mean, I mean, they're definitely not nearly as expensive as they used to be. I'm excited for that part. Yeah, no, the map is bad. Like, I think the whole point. I mean, honestly, Garganacle's got a great shiny. I love it. I think the whole point of why they have the map be that way is to get you to go exploring the entire map. Like, oh, I see this thing over here. I want to go explore now. Because, like, I see that there's, oh, there's, like, a Toadsucruel, like, over here. Okay, let me go in this direction. And you get to exploring things. It... Catching right as I go to Nurse Joy. Jakey has a decent run. No! See, Jakey, I'm okay with that happening with. I'm okay with us doing that to Jakey. But not Zed. Don't be mean to Zed. Zed is a good boy. We like Zed. We like Zed. Give my moves back. Okay, so we are up to 45 KOs on the Rev-Room. If we end up getting our shiny thing... Yeah, I found a Scatterbug far away from it. Yeah, the map is terrible with it. The map is really, really bad for that reason. Remember... Yeah, Garganacl is amazing. Garganacl is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, again, the map is not good. I get why they made it as not good as it is. Nah, yeah, fair. You know what? Fair enough. You know what? Fair point. Pretty sure that is the last egg of our Azumarill batch of 5, so we'll take this counter up by 5 because I do them in batch of 5. I have all the shiny starters, all their forms before. Oh, thank you! I'm always happy to be shiny hunting Rebels with people. Like, it's always best, I feel, to race someone in a shiny hunt. Mostly because when you're doing a race for shiny hunts, it adds a bit more. You know, it helps keep invested. A Dragon Outbreak. Nice! Oh no, failing a shiny Garganacl. Yeah, I have yet to fail a shiny in this game. And I really hope to never fail a shiny in this game. We got close on a few occasions to failing a shiny. We almost failed the shiny Bishop. We almost failed the shiny Pawniard. We almost failed the shiny Iron Jugular. That's the first one. Pretty sure there was one other we almost failed that wasn't the Flamigo. But yeah, there's definitely been some close calls. Mystica, King of Sparkling Power. You may not be using the right ingredients. You may not be using the right ingredients. I'd recommend looking up a sandwich guide. Because the sandwiches are very finicky. So we need to finish the DEX of the game. Yeah, the DEX is a bit annoying. I would say that of all of the DEXs, this game has the most annoying DEX to fill out. I would say that this game by far has the most annoying Pokedex to fill out. And a significant part of that annoying Pokedex stems from one Pokemon. Bishop. Bishop's Evolution, King Gambit. Koraidon is in Scarlet. Koraidon is in Scarlet. Violet is Miraidon. How do you get Applin? There's a specific place where Applin always spawns. So there's a specific location where Applin will always appear as a static on the ground, and it is right here. There's two Applin right here. There's one right here, and another one right here. So if you go to, here, East Province Area 2, or Lavencia, and just beeline straight west, you'll find the Terrestrial Salandit static spawn, and there'll be two of them right there. And, I mean, I found that out a while ago, and it's like, yeah, that's where I go just to get them for the next time. It's so easy. It's such a good place. It looks like Koraidon is yelling at... Oh, you got a shiny Fletchling? Isn't even getting any drama. Oh, no. Well, I mean, Jakey did need to get us a spell of good luck at some point. Hello there, welcome in, Caleb. How are you doing? Again, guys, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you guys haven't done so all already. We are going to be shiny hunting some more tonight. Hopefully, we'll get our shiny Rev room. Burn them up. Burn them up. Clive will... Yeah, I love that they even make a joke about him looking like a Claxwell. I like how they even make that joke. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we are now into 50. We are now into the 50s. Only 9 more KOs. And then we will have our maximum maxed out sparkle boosts. Yeah. Oh, so you want some. You want some of this, Rev-a-Vroom. You want some fire. Alright, bring it. Bring it, Rev-a-Vroom. We don't have enough. Speak away for the birthday. Because I've always bought me game equipment. Except, Game Boy Color. Misspelled thunder. Wow. Jakey. Jakey needs new glasses. Jakey need glasses. Again, this is why we like giving Jakey. We like that. We like to give Jakey crap. Fiery damn. Yep. Only Jakey. Only Jacob, as always, could do that. Only Jakey could make a flub of that scale. Only Jakey. But we do love Jakey. We still love Jakey, though. We love him. When will the next battle stream? The battle stream is going to be in about a week. Sherry. As said in the battle stream yesterday, the next one is going to be in roughly a week. Main reason for that is I need to make some modifications to the lineup. Mostly down to the battles online have exposed some critical weak points that need to be addressed. As well as it will also give you guys a bit more time to prepare your own battle teams. Okay, there we go. Now we should... Yes, now we are at maximum shiny odds. Well, Corona, you are coming back. There we go. Okay, so now we begin looking for our shiny, because what we're going to do is we're going to make our sparkle sandwich. We have the counter to the box. Predominantly it will be doubles. It will be predominantly doubles, as doubles is what my teams are built for. Picnic time, it's a picnic time. Have a picnic and good time. Alright, now let me go to the thing, see exactly what we need to do for this one. We're gonna make a... What am I doing? I need to save. What am I doing? I need to save. I haven't saved yet. Save the game. There we go. The reason I save is because if I don't get a shiny of Herbamiska, I just reset the thing. Okay. So, steel, hamburger, or poison with green peppers. I think I should have those. I should have those, I'm pretty sure. Pickle. Yes, green pepper. I have 3 servings of, so 3 servings of green pepper. And I don't think, yeah, there's nothing that was restrictive for these. A little spicy Herba Mystica. There we go. Silver pick. I need to go buy. Let's destroy the box of legendary. Yeah, honestly, I'm pretty sure that is what everyone would do. I'm pretty sure everyone would bail on Nimona. Like, the thing, like, when I beat the game, I would honestly feel like my opinion of Nimona increased when I beat the game. Because I'll be honest, I didn't care for Penny at all before beating the game. After beating the game, I like Penny more. Arven, I already liked Arven. I already liked Arven, and Arven is a very protectable boy. We must protect Arven. He's a good and wholesome boy. Ah, you found the Palmy. Nice. Yeah, Palmet was on my main playthrough team for this game. Cause I got a shiny Palmy. Didn't do a whole lot throughout the story. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Thank you. That means a lot. That means a lot to me. Thank you. Yum, 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 yum. Tasty Max is original. Original. Sparkle power and counter power. Poison. You're done picking. Alright. No. Alright. Now begins the hunt for the shiny engine block. Now begins the hunt for the shiny engine block. I probably should take these eggs out of my party now that I think about it. I probably should take these eggs out now that I think about it, because it's gonna only get more annoying when I'm hatching them all while I'm doing this. Because, like, unlike, like, Ghastly, I was okay with doing it. I was okay with doing it with Ghastly because I was hatching Fuecoco. And the Fuecoco ones, I was doing incrementally as time went on. Say hi, and found a shiny Gyarados, and right after. Oh, nice! Nice, Brayden. Nice. Actually, I'll take this up to 47. But yeah, I actually have my own shiny Gyarados I actually found a few days ago. That was in the reaction compilation. So yeah, I'll bring out the full catch team. So Gallade, Iron Valiant. Yeah, Gallade, Iron Valiant. Bringing out Zone Patrol, Skeletor, Azumarill, and Great Tusk. Tusk be great. Alright, let's get looking for a gold chromed out engine block. You'll be distinguishable by the purple eye. Shiny Palmet and Shiny Palmy. Oh, neat! Yeah, we're gonna need to hunt the entire shiny family of those. We're gonna need to hunt the whole shiny family. Picnic. Despawn. But also, guys, again, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you guys have not done so already. It's time for us to continue on back to our hunt for the thing. Alright, nope, I am not seeing a shiny over here. We still have our outbreak. Where'd all the outbreak spawns go, though? Like, the outbreak is still ongoing. I guess maybe because I use the sandwich is sort of overpowered. Oh, there they are. There they are. Now they're finally appearing. Ah, forget me. Honor. Nice. Neat. Another shiny. But you guys, I do read all of the comments that you guys leave in like in the stream chat. I do not always verbally acknowledge every single one of them. A lot of that is because I am also, like, I have to look at the screen as well, because I am looking for a very small difference in the way the shiny is. So I can't always comment on every single one of them, because I am having to focus on the stream. We are getting... I'm kind of surprised that they made a car Pokemon. I mean, I guess it's not really a car so much as it's an engine block, but like it's got wheels. It's a car. It's a car. I love how tiny my Iron Valiant is. I love how absolutely shrimpy it is. It's just so small. He's very small. He's very small. Hi, Kayla. How you doing? How you doing, Kayla? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. What? Oh, wow, there's Ram. Wait, why only have 3 days to complete the game, Scrubs? Sandwich. You're supposed to give it the sandwich. Yes, you are supposed to give them the sandwich. This is the most How to Train Your Dragon Pokemon has ever gotten, and I don't hate it. I don't dislike the fact that the game basically goes full How to Train Your Dragon. And, like, it only doubles down on it more as time goes on, and I love it. On New Year's Eve, may a friend battle a new game because the only time was usually... Ah, fair point. Yeah. Like, I mean, it's very... Like, if you compare that scene from How to Train Your Dragon where where Hiccup gives Toothless the fish, and you compare that side by side with you giving Miraidon and Koraidon the sandwich, it is like a shot for shot the same freaking scene. And I have no issues with that whatsoever. Is that the shiny? Looks gold. That's the shiny! There's the shiny! Where did the shiny go? There's the shiny! We got the shiny. We got them gold pipes. I do not think this thing has a recoil move, but I am checking. Okay, level 41. Poison Jab, Swagger, Iron Head, and Screech. Nope. No recoil moves. Let's frickin' go, people. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, people. You can't even see, but there we go. Let's go. Swivel it around to the side. Let's go. Let's go. Let's frickin' go. Loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. It's so good. Is it just me or the new legendaries low? I think it's just like the head shape. I think it's just the generalized head shape. Though because like their mouths are quite different. Because like they're meant to be quadrupedal things, and a lot of it just have like that toothless thing ingrained in our brains. So I think it's just we're drawing on a lot of connections that really are not necessarily there. Get in the ball, room. And with that, Shandrev Room is acquired. For the shinies, it might have been intentional. Because the shinies are custom designed these days. Let's check out the shiny. Sadly, it doesn't have a mark, but is a brave nature. It's a pretty good. I mean, then again, no, Rev Room is like ridiculously fast for some reason. But we got it. We got Rev of Room. Rev of Room goes vroom. Another shiny Garify. Nice. Well, that we are saving the game. Oh, nice! Shiny Cubchoo. Yeah, we also have a shiny Cubchoo. Okay, where are poison types? Because I would vaguely like to continue using... Wait, no, Graffifi is in the Tag Tree Thicket. See, so we'll go looking for, like... What does shiny Grafefe look like? What does shiny Grafefe look like? Because if I can tell what the shiny looks like, then I'll know what to look for. Wait, we getting raided? Gentle T, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in, guys. You just missed us get our shiny. We just got our shiny Revavroom. Welcome in, JJ the Phoenix. Thank you very much. Ambitious Aiden, welcome in. Nisa, welcome in. Master B Raid, welcome in. Justin, how are you guys doing? Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you all for popping in. How are you doing? Hope y'all doing well. Where is the gentlest of T's? Yes, there is another Aiden. There is another. There is another. But welcome in. Where is the gentle T? Gentleman. Oh, this is your raid, Gliscor. How are you doing? Someone please go grab Gentleman Gliscor's link. How are you guys doing? If you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And also, there's a Discord linked in the description below if you guys have not joined the Discord already. But what were you doing, Gliscor, over on your end? What were you doing? Thank you very much. I'm doing very well, Seneca. We just got our shiny Revavroom. Revavroom first sandwich with like 15 minutes left. We got our first shiny in less than 10 minutes on that sandwich. So like super happy. Now we're looking just for shiny Grafefe. Because we still have 20 minutes left on our sandwich. I kind of got nothing better to do than just burn out the rest of my sandwich. So, but yeah, how are you guys doing? Welcome, what you do? Does a raid or just a good fish? Oh, nice, 2-year anniversary stream. Nice. What was the topic of this 2-year anniversary stream, if you do not mind my inquiry? But how you guys doing? How's everyone doing? Hope you guys are all doing pretty good. Oh yeah, Fungus. I forgot, you can also be found here. You're small. Fungus is small. Like smooth brain Maxis. Like smooth small brain Maxis. Yeah, the ears the ears and the head tuft should be pretty noticeable for the shiny. Though I'm probably gonna be missing Fungus if I see a shiny of those though. That is a very small difference. Well, I mean, not just a Kilowattrel feels like it's way bigger than it should be. Well, to be fair, Pokemon size makes absolutely no sense. I mean, Groudon, of all things, is, like, barely 10 feet tall. I mean, size in Pokemon have never made any sense. It's one of my favorite things. Like, yeah, Groudon is, like, 10 feet tall, when everything shows it to be, like, this Godzilla-sized monster. Like, no, it's, like, bear is not even taller than your house. Like, the living room has, like, there's no, like, roof in an attic. There's just, like, all the way to the inside of the roof. The Groudon is so short. If I had one, I could send one out in my living room and its head would not even hit the ceiling. Like, Groudon is freaking short. And I love it. I love how absolutely nonsensical Pokemon height stats are. Like, yeah, Lucario is less than 4 feet tall. Dragonair is like 20 feet long. It's like, I love this. Like, Furret is the same size as a Salamence. No, I mean, Furret is like the same size as Pheromosa. It is Salamence and Dunsparce that are the same. That's like, I love this. Like, I love these. It makes no sense. But that is the best part about it. Is that it makes sense. Kilowattrel should have been like the size of a Frostlass. No, it's pretty big. Kilowattrel is pretty big. Like, you know, another example of, like, you know, sizes. I have my shiny Iron Valiant in my party. Granted, my shiny Iron Valiant is, like, a small Iron Valiant, because I remember remarking on, like, how small and tiny it is. But it's like, look at the size of Iron Valiant compared to like, Gallade. Like, Look at this. Look at the height difference. It's tiny. It is so tiny. It's adorable how tiny it is. I love them. I love how small they are. Oh, I love this game. It's so good. It is endless amusement. Yeah, Kilowattle's pretty big. For being, I don't even know what kind of bird it is, but like for being like a bird, it's pretty dang big. Kind of scary, all that. Kind of scary. Kind of scary, all things considered. Oh, they're Floette. That's what those are. I was like, okay, that's what that thing was. Meanwhile, they were just wandering around. For a second, I thought that was a Chansey. I was like, please tell me it's not a shiny Chansey again. I'm so sick of seeing shiny Chansey. I am fairly certain if I see another one, I'm just going to kill it for experience. Like, I have nothing but negative emotions associated with shiny Chansey. I have nothing but a burning desire to see that thing be exterminated. Because I have found so many of those while training up in Let's Go for the Master Trainer battles. I have seen so many of them in Pokemon Go. I have seen so many of them while level grinding in Paniola Plains in Ultra Moon. I just want to crack that egg open anytime it sparkles because it annoys me. Okay. But how's everyone doing tonight? How's everyone doing tonight? I hope you guys are all doing pretty well. But yeah, we got Revavroom's shiny, which is good. I thought that one looked different. No, it looked different because there was a fungus right next to it that made it look a little weird. Yeah, Grafify will stand out pretty heavily. Dondozo, Dondozo! I love how competitively Dondozo is one of the absolute best things. But the whole way you use Dondozo and Tatsugiri is you have the Tatsugiri sack itself with a toxic orb, or not toxic orb, a black sludge. It's like, yes. Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. The entire point of it is that it sacks itself into oblivion. So that way you keep your Dondozo with boosts, and then you transfer those boosts over to a Co-Star Flamigo, and I love it. I love it. Don't have any good raid for poison one. I would recommend, my recommendations for like poison, for anti-poison Terra raids, a Spathra is amazing for them because Lumina Crash will always give a double drop to their special defense. It is also a psychic move. So a special psychic move that will always double drop their special defense. It just snowballs into insanity. Wait, is that a shiny? No, it's not. Okay. No, the eyes are different. Yeah, look, Spathra, it's frail as heck. Spathra is frail as heck. But you get a Lumina Crash going, and that thing will start snowballing. Thank you. Well, no, the Focus Sash, it only protects it once, and then the Focus Sash will break, and then subsequent send-ins, the Focus Sash will no longer be present. Like, honestly, I feel the best way to do it is, like, just build it with high HP. You know, build it with as much HP as possible, because you don't really need to invest in offenses. No, Focus Band is only a 10% activation every single time. And it isn't really reliable. You know, it's like, best way I'd recommend doing it with is, like, if you have them that can set up screens or set up any sort of, debuff, pair that up with it. That would generally probably be the best way. Hey, guys, how you doing? We're doing pretty well. We got our shiny, Revivroom tonight. Which is boom, just go for the throat. Yeah, pretty much. With Twisted Spoon or Shell Bell. I'm very fond of using the Shell Bell on my big beefy attackers because you're restoring health when you're dealing damage. But I can understand why people, you know, maybe might not want to have something like the Shell Bell on it. Funny yellow tall with a fire. Oh, Wattrel Fire Terror type. I mean, I've had Wattrel and Kilo Wattrel give me some trouble in battles. But generally, I think for something like that, you're probably going to want to just go into Terror-type Electric for it. I like the way Kilo Wattrel works, though. I really like its ability, Wind Power, because I didn't realize it was more than Tailwind that activates Wind Power. Because, as you guys saw from the stream yesterday, when I was fighting a Kilo Wattrel, I hit it with Icy Wind. And Icy Wind activated Wind Power. So it's any move that has, like, wind in its name. I was like, that's actually a very interesting mechanic. Because I didn't realize that was the case. And it helps because, like, Icy Wind is one of the best competitive moves. Sitting here hatching these ones in a sandwich. We are using a sandwich right now. Actually, speaking of that, I probably actually should be going back to the hatches as well. The reason why we're doing the hatches was we actually just got our shiny Revivroom, and I needed a sandwich for the Revivroom. So, I had a sandwich running, but honestly, now we're going to go back to hatching eggs. All things considered, we probably should go back to hatching eggs. In the meantime. Because once we do this, then we're going to go to another outbreak, and then we're going to request resume the whole cycle. The cycle's going to continue. There we go. Pick up these. Oh, I will pick up these. Yeah, we're totally doing a bit of both. We're doing like sort of a bit of both at the same time, though. I love Kirby. I'm a big fan of Kirby. Speaking of Kirby, we actually have our Kirby in the Forgotten Land series. We'll be starting that at some point soon. Looking forward to playing that game blind. I still have not played Kirby the Forgotten Land yet. Really wish I had started playing it sooner. But yeah, we got plans for stuff and things. We have future plans for stuff and things. Many stuff and things. But yeah, my first Kirby game was Triple Deluxe. And I gotta say, I have nothing but positive things to say about it. Like, Kirby is one of those things that I have heard nothing but positive things about. Like, I have heard it said that there is no bad Kirby game. At worst, they're just okay. You know, at worst, a Kirby game is just okay, but it is never a bad game. Like, you will still enjoy the game, even at worst, you will still enjoy the game. And I think that, like, that is the hallmark of a fantastic game. That, like, there is, you know, there is widely considered to be no bad games in a series, especially in the present day and age where like, any game will get utterly blasted no matter what. Like, a game like Scarlet is an amazing game. And the game gets blasted way more than it has any reason to be blasted. You know, BDSP was exactly what they said it was going to be, and that game got blasted into oblivion. You know, like, it's in a day and age where essentially it seems like people are looking for a reason to basically hate anything. The fact that all Kirby games can still basically stand on they are all good is beyond impressive for me. Like, the fact that they can still remain being seen as, like, universally positive is, like, that is honestly amazing. Well, thank you. Now, I need to have a hard time with 5. Now, I used to have a hard time with raids. Eucobiums are fantastic. This is Azuro. Well, what are you fighting with the Azum? What are you fighting with the Azumarill? Because Azumarill, it depends on what you're fighting. Azumarill is quite good. No, Mudkip, we have not done the bot commands yet. We've not set them up yet, Mudkip. There have been complications. Dragon Delibird. Yeah, Delibird just goes away. But Delibird just goes away. Hello there, Monkey. How you doing? Okay. Thank you very much, Sherry. Again, guys, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Oh, I love how right when I pulled the dragon out, just boop, immediately I catch us. Fun. Thank you very much for that, Malachi. Thank you very much for that. Bum-ba-da-da-dum. Azuriel. 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 I'm still happy we got the Revo room. We got 8 minutes left on our sandwich. Wow. How does it feel, Mudkip, to have the roles be reversed? After all, you would drive me crazy, so how does it feel for the roles to have been very much reversed? I play the reverse no you trap card in Uno in defense mode. So, what say you to that? Yeah. You gotta remember Aiden. You can give Delibird as much HP as you want, but in the end, it will always be a Delibird. It will always have the bad stats of a Delibird. Yeah, that happens in raids. Yeah, the raid auto regen is a thing. It's an unfortunate thing, but it's an annoying thing nonetheless. It is a thing that does unfortunately exist. The thing is, I don't think it's a bug, Aiden. You evolve Pawmo into Pawmot by basically walking with it and having it go 1,000 steps, and then it evolves. Yeah, I don't think it's a bug, Aiden. I think it is deliberately done that way to prevent people from outright joking raids with just Azumarill Belly Drum huge power. Yeah, I agree. It's infuriating beyond compare, but it doesn't seem to be a bug. It seems to be deliberate because I've seen it happen with other raids. I've seen it happen with things like Iron Hands has it happened a couple of times, but yeah, it seems to be very, very deliberate. Yeah, I'd recommend giving your Azumarill the Shell Bell. I gave my Azumarill the Shell Bell. I did my Belly Drum strategy with the Azumarill, with Belly Drum, you with the Shell Bell, and it's been working exceptionally well. The reason I forego the ability shield is the ability Purge only lasts, I believe, a single turn. Because you gotta remember, when the ability Purge goes off, you not only purge away the ability, but it purges away your stat boosts. So you're gonna purge away your Belly Drum and your huge power. So automatically Azumarill has lost so much of its power. You're gonna want to spend the next turn setting up anyway again. So that's just what I've done. But yeah, there's a couple of different ways you can spend them. I'm pretty sure you buy the Shell Bell at Levencia. Daily Presence, I believe, is where it is. General Goods, I think. Hey, Alex, how you doing? How you doing, Alex? Yeah, like, I mean, Azumarill, again, Azumarill makes things very, very easy. Azumarill and Iron Hands, I say, are two of the best things. Yeah. Again, Azumarill is just it's so good. Azumarill is an absolute legend when it comes to things. Azumarill, if I had to make a short list of what I would say the best raid battle Pokemon are, Azumarill is very much on that short list. Like, it's Azumarill, Iron Hands, Skeleturg is on that list, because Torch Song, it always stacks the boost. Espathra from Lumina Crash. I mean, there's a number of good ones. Some of the others is, you know, these are for, like, generalists, like, generally good raid battlers. Good news, bad news, bad news. Failed to catch Shiny Magby in Legends. Good news is I caught a Shiny Magmar a little while ago. Nice! Always gotta come out. Always gotta make those comebacks. Always gotta make them comebacks. Right, and then we gotta go next set. Still 5 more minutes, and then we have to go to and then we gotta go to set up our next thing. Choice was Lumina Crash. Yeah, that's an option. That is another option. But I feel like Shelvel still might be the better play, because Espathra is frail. Like, that's the big issue with Espathra, is with how frail it is, you are going to be wanting that healing. And you're already dealing out an obscene amount of damage with Lumina Crashes, just debuffs stacking up, that the boost from Specs, I feel, does not outweigh the benefit of having more healing. You know, it's sustainability versus upfront damage, which there is definitely a place where the wiggle room is definitely more than the other. Ayoriel! Azuzaril, Azuzaril, Azuzaril. I love it. Yay. Why don't you just suck while the camp while another party? That'll be funny. That'll be amusing. Cinderace. Yeah, Cinderace raids are actually going to be coming in a few days. So that's a thing to look forward to. I still think, like, I'm fairly certain I have figured out the best play for countering those Terra raids. However, I do not want to make a video on it just yet, because I still need to see. I mean, I have the stuff recorded, but I need to see. Okay, what is its move set going to be before I make the hard confirmation? I'm pretty sure it's doing. The Johto stars are coming back, so all of the starters that got Hisuian forms, them and I believe the other starters from their same generations, all of those are returning in the DLC. We already know the list of Pokemon that are returning. Those are the big ones that stood out. Whereas, yeah, those starters are all returning. Because, like, I don't think it's an accident that every single Pokemon that has a Hisuian form, as in, like, an evolved form that is from Hisui, or has a Hisuian counterpart, you know, like Hisuian Zoroark, Hisuian Gudra, I don't think it's an accident or a coincidence that every single one of those Pokemon is in this game, with the exception of the 3 starters. I don't think that's an accident. You know, that's, you know, it seems too deliberate. Yeah, a lot of people, I'm pretty sure, are going to be shiny hunting Scorbunny when Cinderace comes after raids. Fungus is adorable. Fungus is very cute. I'm looking forward Those bags with Pokemon Home. Home is coming in. They have not given an exact date for when Home is coming. All they've said so far is spring 2023. So likely that means March. You know, probably mid-March of 2023, so we got about 2.5 months before it's going to come out. Which, this might be a bit of a controversial statement, but I'm glad that Home is being held off for a quite long time. I mean, relative to the release of the games, it's going to be almost 4 months. You know, almost... Okay, so November to December, December to January, January to February, November to December, December to January, January, February. Yeah, 4 months. About 4 months. I think that is a good time span for them to, like, have Home be not accessible. Because the issue of if you make Home accessible far, far, far too early in the release cycle of the game, then people aren't going to feel invested in playing the game and completing the DEX. All they're going to do is grab their living Pokedex they've already established in Pokemon Home, import them into this game, and then the second they're in, okay, export them back out. Whereas, you know, okay, 4 months, you know, I'm not going to wait 4 months to start shiny hunting. I'll go and complete the game. Well, not even that, just people wouldn't really play. They'd play the game, they'd probably beat the game, and then just put the game down. Because then, okay, well, Home's coming out next month, I'll just shiny hunt when Home comes out next month. But you make it 4 months. Well, then it's like, okay, do I really want to wait 4 months of just not playing this game? No, I want to play this game, so... It's a good decision to have Home be locked out for that long. You know, I think that locking Home out for that long is a good thing. Because it gives less incentive to just simply not play the game and just import everything to Home. Because we all know this is what's going to happen. We all know no one really goes out and completes the Pokedex anymore. They have a living Pokedex of Pokemon stored up in things like Pokemon Bank, Sword and Shield, and whatever games, and they just import everything into the game to register it and then immediately export it back out. You know, people don't really go around and collect and evolve everything anymore unless you are deliberately forced into doing that. Which is why I think the lockout of Home is a good thing. Because it puts the emphasis back on playing the games as Pokemon games are meant to be played. You know, you going around, finding everything, evolving everything, and, you know, actually playing the game. You know, I think that is a good decision. What Titan gives Glenn? No specific Titan. The abilities, from what I have found in my research, is all of them are tied to number of Titans beaten. So it is the first Titan will give you access to the dash ability. Second Titan will give you surfing. Third will give you this. Fourth will give you this, and such and such. I believe it is the fourth Titan gives you gliding. Because I think I'm pretty sure the fifth one is the one that gives you climbing. No, it is not the flying one. It is number of Titans beaten. It does not correlate to a specific Titan. Because I beat the Titan second, and I got the surfing ability from that. So it is related to the number of ones you have to beat. It's number. Yeah. Yeah, it's number of Titans beat. It's not tied to a specific Titan, which I think is a good thing. Like that's a good decision. Again, because it gives you freedom of play, because the whole game is open world. The game is go wherever you want, do whatever you want. If they locked everything behind, okay, you have to beat this thing in order to get this one, that would be kind of stupid. That would be kind of dumb. No, ice. Like, all of them are, no specific buff is tied to a specific Titan. No specific buff is tied to a specific Titan. You know, it's just number of Titans beaten. So I'm gonna be watching, just walking and watch. Been annoyed about the home support being locked until next year, but yeah, I mean, they've always done that, Troopa. We actually had just a giant discussion about that. Then you're probably here for that. Like, I prefer the locking out of the home compatibility for a long time. You know, mostly because, you know, no one realistically would play the game if that was it. Like, people wouldn't go play the game, complete the Pokedex. They just import everything into the game and evolve, like, the 30 or so Pokemon lines that were added into the game. And just import the other, you know, 300 back out of the game from their living decks. It's like, really? I don't know, it feels like that would take so much out of the game, which is what has happened. Because, like, that's what happens whenever the newer games come out, is people are... They don't really complete the games as much as they just import everything. Some of them would make more sense, like the flying for the bird, the climbing the... Yeah, but the other thing, like, you gotta remember, if you got the climbing ability at the start of the game, that would basically take out exploring. Because remember, you gotta remember, the game is also about exploring as much as it is, you know, being a Pokemon game. So, and there's all these, you know, footpaths to go reach everywhere. If you could just climb up right from the start, well, then the gliding ability is completely irrelevant. The speed boost ability, completely irrelevant. You know, it basically irrelevants every ability other than the surfing one. I mostly use home to transfer shinies and actually use it as Cloud Sword. Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, that is fair. But a lot of people these days do misuse home. You know, they use it to store their living decks and then just, boom, one day start the game, boom, immediately get their shiny charm. Which kind of makes me sad. Feels like that people don't want to play the game as it is meant to be played. Let's see, so I need to bring in a water type or something that can fly to fight these things. You know, let's bring Zony Boy. Let's bring Zone Patrol. Zone Patrol on a roll. Where's Moongorar? Where is Roaring Moon? Where the freak is my Roaring Moon? Oh, that... No, that isn't my Roaring Moon. Where's my level 100 Roaring Moon? Where is... Oh, there's Moongorar. There's Moongorar. Yeah, we'll bring Volcarona. And... Azumarill. We'll see what's fastest. What is it, Aiden? Yes, you can Masuda hunt Applin. Yes, you can Masuda hunt almost everything. There we go. Yes, so long as it is capable of being hatched out of an egg, it can be Masuda hunted. What's your favorite Pokemon? I'll be honest, I don't really watch Poketubers. Like, I don't really watch them. Like, pretty much if I'm watching stuff on YouTube, it's gonna be like a history documentary or like listening to music. As weird as that sounds, that's basically how my my watching stuff goes. Masuda hunting is using a foreign Ditto to breed eggs with another Pokemon, and because the eggs have an increased shiny chance, that's why it's called the Masuda hunt. I love true crime stuff too. But yeah, a Masuda hunt is basically using, say, a Japanese Ditto, bringing that into your game, and then using that to get eggs. of a Pokemon, and then hatching those eggs, because those eggs have an increased chance of being shiny. Named for the person, Junichi Masuda, so it's called the Masuda method, because it was the thing that Junichi Masuda said, so it's kind of like his name's attached to it, because it was like his method, because he's the one that mentioned it. He's the one that, like, put it into the game. I was like, yo, I like that. But yeah, it's basically just shiny hunting by hatching eggs. But it does require a foreign Ditto in order to be done. I have to say, it's probably one of my favorite shiny hunting methods because it's one of the safest. You know, it's all you're doing is you're just sitting there, you're building up a bank of eggs, and then you're going and you're hatching a whole bunch of eggs. You know, you're just sitting there and you're hatching eggs. It's very chill, it's very... It's very low intensity. So, like, it isn't a draining stream. You know, it's like if I'm going to be doing, like, a Masuda Shiny Hunt stream, you know, really all it is me just kind of wandering around Paldea hatching eggs. It's not, you know, it isn't like, say, you know, this, where I have to go around, I have to count every single Psyduck I knock out to make sure that I'm knocking out enough. I don't have to make the sandwiches. I can just go and just basically walk in circles, which is good. Phil and Violet are awesome, but... yeah... But, I mean, that is one of the things that is one of the consequences that does come with an open world game where everything is visible. I mean, I don't like it either, but it's one of the trade-offs that come with it. Oh, it definitely does get annoying. It definitely annoys me. Like, I mean, Foongus... yeah, when I run into all those Foongus in Tag Tree Forest, yes, like, I want to strangle something. But, yeah. It's either that, or just Pokemon are not in the overworld. You know, you can't have one or not, you can't have one or not the other. You gotta have that, weigh that against each other. Oh yeah, don't mind Litsune. Litsune just makes dark comments from time to time. Litsune is dark humor. Meanwhile, we tallying all of our duck. We are hunting the Chem Duck. Come on. Small amount of time I was grinding chance of EXP, the amount of floats is running into the same. Yeah. Yeah, Floette is one of the more egregious offenders. I have never played Among Us, and I never will. I have never played Among Us, and I never will. What was your favorite Pokemon to come out of these? So, like, you mean my favorite Pokemon that is new in Generation 9? Scrubs, is that what you're asking? Because that is a close tie between Baxcalibur and Tinkaton. That is a close tie between Baxcalibur and Tinkaton. Mostly, like, yeah, it's just the hammer. He's like, yeah, just like, the giant whack-off hammer is absolutely hilarious. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is a Speedwagon PFP. I'm pretty sure that it's supposed to be Speedwagon. Honestly, I'm so glad I started watching JoJo. I don't think I've mentioned this too much before, but I actually started watching JoJo to shut Mudkip up and just to have common ground with like a lot of the other creators, a lot of the other content creators I know, like they like JoJo, and you know, like, okay, watching JoJo and getting to know the JoJo things, you know, would give me some common ground with them to sort of, you know, talk with, and, you know, just conversing points, you know, maybe get, you know, of course, you know, get to know them a little better and such. So, you know, we have stuff to talk about that isn't just, like, Pokemon. And along the way, and by along the way, I mean literally towards the start of episode 2 of Battle Tendency, I was like, I genuinely started to enjoy watching it, and like I just kept just binging the entire series. Like, I started watching Battle Tendency, I think like 2 weeks ago. And I am already on the last, like, I'm already on the last, like, 4 episodes of Golden Wind right now. Yeah, I've heard you're solidly into the 1,000 Mewtwo encounters, Alan. I've heard you're into the thousands of DAs for that thing. Am I insane if I made actual Pokemon sounding names for Paradox Wells, Robovan, or Dread? Not really. Not really. I have not been the biggest fan of Golden Wind. Granted, like, I don't think anything is going to be able to beat Jotaro. Because Jotaro is an absolute freaking unit in Stardust Crusader. Like, he's great. Like, Jotaro is just all that is awesome. He's great. Just, I have honestly wanted to go back. I just want to watch Stardust Crusaders again. The Stardust Crusaders was great. Not to say that Golden Wind isn't good, it's just Stardust Crusaders was absolutely a riot. We're like, yes, Jotaro just does not give a crap about anything. Even when he's like even when he was turning like a 7-year-old, he just punches the guy right in the face, like, yes. Oh my god, that's absolutely awesome. We are beating up Psyduck now, Sherry. We are beating up Psyduck at the moment to shiny hunt it. We are fighting the Chemduck. Yep, okay, we should be at maximum KOs now. Okay. Look all. Sure, we can do a couple of raids. Oh yeah, we can do a couple of raids. Is that a JoJo reference? Yes, everything is a sentient JoJo reference. Again, guys, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you guys haven't done so already. But yeah, we're gonna be doing a couple of we're gonna do like only a few Psyduck resets, and then we're gonna start going on and doing a couple of raids. But yeah, again, guys, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. It's free and helps support the channel. We do terror raids and such every couple of streams. We do a couple of terror raids every stream. Not we do terror raids every couple of streams. Bleh, words are hard. And now we jump into the water. Even as me to the JoJo reference. Yep. Everything is simultaneously a JoJo reference. What's a like button, Litsune? Don't joke, Litsune. Don't joke about that, Litsune. Don't joke about that. No blue Chemduck yet. Nice. Like, that's the great thing about this game. Is because everyone is playing their own way, and because everyone is just having so many encounters of things, it's going to lead to everyone having different shinies and stuff, and I love that. I think me and my friend came up with a shiny hunting method in Area 0 by... Really? How is that possible? The knuckles approving me and he's spamming the stamp and then it cuts to... I have no idea what... I've never heard of the Knuckles approved meme. I have never heard... I mean, again, I don't know much about Sonic, so that could also play a factor in it. Yeah, okay, so I think we're done with the Psyduck stuff. So I still have my 6-star raid. It's a 6-star ghost raid. So I guess Mungo Ra will feed. I have not watched CSI, but I watched like CSI Crime Scene Detectives. Like I watched like the one with Gary Sinise. I don't think I've watched CSI Miami yet. Yes, you only get one 6-star raid per day. You only get a single 6-star raid per day. Which, I mean, they really don't give out anything better. Their rewards are hardly better than level 5s. Like, they're barely... The odds for a couple of things are higher, but, like, it's minusculely higher. It's not like, oh, normally this thing has, like, a 5%, now it's like a 30. No, it's like, okay, here's the thing is a 5, this is a 7. Ooh, Flying Gallade. Flying Gallade... Oh, I'm not in online mode. I don't like time skipping. I don't like time skipping. I would say no, Maractus does not need an evolution, because if Maractus does get an evolution, it wouldn't help Maractus at all. Maractus would still stay crappy. The evolution would be what is good. Maractus itself would still just suck. It's like how Dunsparce doesn't actually help Dunsparce. Dunsparce itself still sucks. It's just Dunsparce is a little bit better. Yeah, it's a very interesting thing that evolutions don't actually help the base things. Like, Piloswine was not helped by Mamoswine because Mamoswine is the absolute heckin' unit. What do I use for this thing? What am I doing? I could just use Volky. I could just use I could just use Buggo. I can just use Buggo. Wait, it's flying. What am I thinking? I'm an idiot. Why do I think it was psychic? That's actually pretty. Actually, that is pretty awkward to deal with. Actually, I think it might actually just be best if I go with Volcarona. I know. I'm gonna call the paradox method where you buddy co-op and hunt for 2 paradox mount with the same typing. Iron Hands of friend hunting at the same time. I mean, that is largely the same thing as what that is like pretty much the same thing. That is largely the same thing as just using sandwich hunting. Right, I don't have Oh, I have Goldango. I'm an idiot. I have Goldango, and Goldango has... Where the hell's my Goldango? Oh, there's my Goldango. Yeah, my Goldango has Power Gem. I'm an idiot. Smooth brain. Smooth brain. Yeah, I mean, that is largely just multiple sandwich method hunting. Yeah, that's a good idea to put it to sleep. That is a good idea. Well, actually, no, it will actually be put to sleep because it's a flying type, which electric terrain does not affect flying types. Yeah, for those who don't know, terrains only affect grounded Pokemon. So if you're using, a Pokemon that has a flying typing, or has Levitate for the ability, or has the Air Balloon, they are not affected by any terrains. Raid soon because I could afford online. You want to wait? Ah, makes sense, yeah. Gordengo. Gordengo. Gordengo amuses me. So we get do some amount of hunting. Oh, neat! Cycle cut. Meanwhile, not very effective. Thank you for putting it to sleep. Power jam. Ooh, all that damage is good. Oh, I love all the damage that that big dead right there. Let me go one of those towers. Not gonna believe it. A 0. Yeah, mine also has a 0. Yeah, Omar, mine also has a 0 attack nature. Mine also had a 0 attack IV, so I actually do believe that, because the only one I caught is the same one, actually. So yes, I actually had largely the same thing. Good as gold blocks your status moves. Get dunked on. I get my first Goldengo to purify you. Interesting. Most of the Goldengo that people run competitively, they just go Terra Steel. They just double down to Terra Steel with Mega Rain. Probably should actually figure out who we're going to be raiding, because we are going to be ending off in a bit here, probably another like half hour, 15 minutes, something like that. 4. Yeah, it's going to be the raidability. Oh, that could help. Yeah, you're right. Eviolite does help, but you know what it also does? It just makes them just take a little bit more damage. They take a little bit more damage, but all they're going to do is just stall in that case. The Eviolite only helps Pokemon that are good at stalling. Something like Dunsparce is not good at stall at all. Something like Maractus is not good at stalling. That's why it really, really helped Chansey, and why it really, really helped, it helped Chansey, Tangela, Dusclops, like, it really helped those, because, like, those things are all bulk. Like, Maractus is never going to be helped by that. Yeah, drain moves are good in raids. Yeah, Gallade was, of all things, one of the last things I needed in my DEX. For both games. Just because, like, I could not find Kirlia, and I couldn't find the Ralts family. Yeah, it does love. Like, the Eviolite really only helps Pokemon that are obscenely bulky to the point where their only stat really is defense. You know, it doesn't help something like, say, Charmeleon. You know, that you need to be built hardline into pure bulk normally. And thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for happening. I'm glad to have you hop in after those battles. We always do need assistance with these battles. Alright, let's see what this level 6 is. I'm really hoping that this is going to be an easy thing. Your home is not available right now. Tomorrow probably is going to grind a bunch of 5-star raids. Give me Herbert if you can, new tier types. You can earn hands because I don't have access to it right now. Happy game. Ah, interesting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all... No, they're actually level... When you fight them, they are level 90. Max Ball. They are level 90. Oh, this is gonna be easy. This is gonna be a joke. Ghost... Tauros? You've chosen death, Tauros. Goodbye. You have chosen death. Good. This is gonna be a joke. This is gonna be so easy. For those who don't know, Flareon has a non-existent physical defense. Flareon has a non-existent physical defense. This is a perfect victim for Mungo Rar. Perfect victim for Mungo Rar. I'm saving in the event that this gives a whole lot of Urban Mystica. Because anytime I do, like, level 5s, or, like, level 6s, that, like, close to the end of the stream, like, okay, I'll save. If these give out a good amount, I'll save it and do it with the guys later. Someday I'll be getting, tier Pokemon. I'd be happy to help with that, Aiden. Like, you guys can always, like, post links to your, you guys, like, always post, like, your own link codes to your Terra raids. Because I'm always happy to, like, help. We're always happy to help. Like, if you guys have, like, your level 5s, your level 6s you guys want to do, we're always happy to help with them. Because I don't always have good ones that are easy to do, but if you guys have ones, like, we're always happy to help. Herballock. Give them things. Give them stuff and things. We always require the stuff and things. Stuff and things are always delightful. Mungo Rar. Mungo Rar. Yeah, Roaring Moon is going to be one of our next hunts. And by that I mean helping make Pokemon on Kyoto Race. Yeah, I'm actually gonna be making a video that actually is a list of what the best Terra Raid battle Pokemon are. But generally, your best options are going to depend on the actual Pokemon you're going up against. So, like, you know, normally Azumarill is very, very good for things that are weak to Fairy or weak to Water. But if we're going up against, say, like, an Electric type, like, say, like, Magnezone. You know, it's a Magnezone that is, say, like, Fighting type. You know, well, you know, Azumarill isn't going to be good for that because it's going to get destroyed by, I think it's going to get destroyed by Electric. Yeah, so I generally like having a lot of options for dealing with things. I mean, I go out and, like, I make a whole bunch of Pokemon to deal with things. Oh, thank you for activating my ability, Flareon. Thank you for throwing the game, and now get throat chopped. Now please, get throat chopped. See, this is why I always say, go for the throat. Throw. Run it. Thank you for throwing, Flareon. Ah, you suck, Flareon. You suck. We're still gonna crush it. Still gonna crush it. Someone use the healing chair. That'll clear away all of our burns. Clear away negative effects. Yeah, if one of you guys use the healing cheer, that'll actually clear away all of the burns and that's restore all of our healths. Yeah, Flareon has no physical defense. Flareon is incredibly frail, physically speaking. You know, it's like, where that's a downfall of the entire Eevee family. That's one of, like, the major downfalls of the entire Eevee family is the fact that they all have one or two massively gimping stats, because they will have, like, a defensive stat or their HP will be, like, 60s. You know, they will have a stat that is utterly gimped. Like, you know, again, like, I mean, the only one that has, I would say, a perfect stat distribution is Umbreon. Because all of Umbreon's high stats, you know, it's 130, it's 110, and it's 90, 95 base stats. All of those are defenses and HP. So, and it can now utilize the, it can now utilize, of course, foul play, or no, not foul play. Yeah, you know, foul play. It can use foul play to deal with, you know, not having a good physical attack stat to basically rebound high physical attacks against each other. And that makes up for that's why I have like a perfect distribution. Hey Crusader, how are you doing? Imagine if Roaring Moon had Night Slash. Oh, Roaring Moon gets Night Slash. Troopa. Roaring Moon does get Night Slash. But like guys, like this is why I said like we needed you guys to be healing. Cause like we got beaten by this thing because of the burn cutting our attack stat. Also, the Sword of Ruin was not a good choice for this thing because it is weak to fire. Like this is why I said we need the healing. Burnt, it's fine. But yeah, it already gets Night Slash. Night Slash really doesn't have that high. Yeah, burn always cuts your attack stat in half. Yeah, burn always cut your attack stat in half. It's one of the reasons why burn was just so annoying when it came to competitive. Because it will always cut your attack stat in half. Unless you have guts. In which case, it will not cut your attack stat in half, to that it will boost it by 50%. Yeah. Okay, no, this is not a useful one for things. But we still beat it anyway. Yeah, burn always did that. Frostbite in Legends cut special attack by 50%. I believe. I believe it was special attack by 50%, yeah. It's an interesting thing. I kind of wish like Poison did the same for special attack, but I kind of get why they didn't. But yeah, Shiny Roaring Moon is going to be one of our next shiny hunts. That was the shiny hunt that you guys voted on the Twitter poll. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that hunt. Like, Hello, DeMaurice, how are you doing? Welcome in. Again, guys, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you guys haven't done so already. Hello, Wattrell. Come on, give me a 5-star. Not the Pelipper, yeah. Pelipper. He's a Pelipper. Hello, Dicky, how you guys doing? Again, guys, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you guys haven't done so. Thank y'all for coming up tonight. Electric Drapey, yeah. Oh yeah, Zappuccino. Probably because of the deliberate anti-huge power zoom roll strategies that they've implemented. Because, like, the HP regeneration bug isn't a bug. That is deliberate. That is a deliberate input into the game to prevent things like a zoom roll from just one-shotting things into oblivion. Because the whole thing of Terror is they're supposed to be cooperative. Like, I mean, it makes sense. They're supposed to be cooperative. They're supposed to be you work with other people. So, having a Pokemon like a Zoom Roll that, you know, well, I mean, it's not just a Zoom Roll. It's like Iron Hands actually does a lot of the same things. That just utterly one-shot obliterates things would essentially invalidate the whole purpose of why Terror Raids are made the way they are. Thus, defeating the purpose. So, they implement anti-belly drum strategies to force or, well, encourage people to play with each other to not have that be as invasive. Which, I get why. I don't like it, though. How did a water red mouse break the race? Because Azumarill has huge power. Huge power doubles Azumarill's attack stat. There's so many Pelipper raids today. You know, huge power doubles Azumarill's attack stat. Even though Azumarill has a base attack stat of about 50, when you do all the math and, you know, double the true attack stat, because true stats and base stats are not the same, you know, you figure, okay, this is how much Azumarill's base attack stat is, this is how much its true attack stat is. And from there, you sort of back calculate what the effective base attack stat is, see what Pokemon has on par with it. Azumarill has the base attack stat of something like Groudon. You know, 150. So you have a Pokemon that has one of the highest offensive stats in the entire game. That gets neutral coverage on almost everything in the game, because Water Fairy gives it very broad coverage. And then you give that thing Belly Drum, which will quadruple its attack power. And you also put one that's just ridiculously bulky and has an annoying defensive typing. It's pretty much able to do almost anything. There are very few things Azumarill struggles with, and the notable exceptions it struggles with are the notable exceptions because they are the exceptions. Paranoid statement for missing out on the shiny Satotl. I thought it was Shadow. It's a good thing. It's a good thing to do that. After go, would love to stay for the stream, but God, I go. Yeah, I understand, Aiden. Thank you very much for popping in. Thank you very much for that. But yeah, we are also likely going to be ending off ourselves very soon. But don't worry, viewers, out in the world wonderland of the Peanut Gallery of Power, we will be doing more raid streams tomorrow. Also at an earlier time tomorrow. Today was a bit of a late start. I was just very tired this morning, and it took me a while to wake up. But yeah, we're going to be doing some more raids. We're going to do some more shiny hunt. Do you think this one? No, because Azumarill just beats everything into oblivion. Azumarill just bludgeons everything to death. What do you mean, Troopa? What do you mean you couldn't comprehend the what? Because like a lot of the stat stuff is very, very hard numbers, and a lot of it is stuff that people don't really realize is sort of working on in the background of a lot of the Pokemon games. Like, the numbers of Pokemon games is basically rocket science. There is so much insanity in terms of the pure numbers of these games. Nice work, Michael Shock. Like, that's great. That is excellent DEX progress. Like, I wish I filled my DEX out that quickly. But yeah, like I'm going to show you guys the stat equation for Pokemon stats. It's kind of bonkers. Nah, you have 400 in the Dex. I am also at 400 in the Dex. I have my TM. Troller, stop freaking out. Ah, magically. Ugh. Useless. Useless. I do love that they make a crack at the shiny charm in this game, though. I do like that. Ooh, you know what? Terra fighting Heracross. This could be useful to people. Like, it's Heracross. Boss, the Heracross. Like, my brain couldn't comprehend the amount of stat knowledge because the brain follows large amounts of numbers per game where the professor goes back in time to beat the dinosaurs. You know what? Fair enough. Yeah, these games are kind of crazy for, like, all the numbers involved. It is absolutely bonkers. It's kind of one of the reasons I love it. Like, I am going to grab the stat formula Like, this is the stat formula that they use to calculate stats. And that people who, like, like me, do competitive bat calculations need to consult anytime we are doing stat calculations for figuring stuff out. Yeah, this is the stat formula. You know, the generative, that is the stat formula. It's a lot of math. Yeah, Mischievous is a Violet exclusive. It is a heckin' lot of math. Oh boy. And I do that stuff by hand when it comes to figuring out, like, when it comes to the videos where I talk about stats, I do all that calculation by hand. Yeah, it's a lot of math. There is a lot of math that goes into these games. Again, these games are actually rocket science. These games are actually rocket science. I love it. But yeah, I am thinking we're gonna go on a raid soon. We are gonna be ending off soon. Who are we gonna raid though? Who's the real question is? No, I think I know who we're gonna raid. I think I know who we're gonna raid. I know exactly who we're raiding. We're raiding Good Boy. We are raiding the good man himself. Singy Go Torch. Singy Go Torch. The Discord is in the description below, Michael. Just click more info. Just like scroll down a little bit, and just click the things that like just more, just show more, and the Discord link will be the thing there. But yeah, we are gonna raid. We are gonna raid the Mr. Landoni. We are gonna raid Mr. Infernoman Landoni. Wonderful human being. Landon is a wonderful human being. We love this guy. And oh yeah, right. Quick Attack is actually buffing it because of that. We gotta go, bro. There is no rest for it. Yep, there is no rest for Dex grinding. It's always great to stream with you guys. I always love streaming with you guys. But that is gonna be all for tonight. I will see you guys next time tomorrow. Not same time, but same place, earlier time tomorrow. Let's rock and roll on. And let's go. Bye bye, people. Zawaldo. Bye, Alexander.